Well, President Cyril Ramaphosa is today hosting King Willem-Alexander and Queen Máxima of the Kingdom of the Netherlands on the state visit at the Union Buildings in Pretoria. The Netherlands is a major investor in South Africa's economy and one of South Africa's significant trading partners. Total trade doubled between 2019 and 2022 when it reached 122 billion. Let's now bring in SABC News international news editor Sophie Mokoena, who's joining us live from the Union Building. Sophie, good morning. Thank you so much for making time for us. Speak to us about the significance of this visit.
Well, yes, indeed, Aldrin, the Netherlands royal family is here visiting South Africa. I think what is critical with this visit is that, as you know, that countries on the continent are still dealing with issues that are related to colonialism. We expect the king to be able to extend that message in terms of showing remorse in relation to what colonialism was all about and what it did, particularly on the continent. And we know that South Africa suffered a lot and we were the last to be liberated, and we expect that kind of a message because in many areas where he has visited, particularly on the continent, he was able to extend that apology and showing remorse. But the other issue is trade and investment. As you know that the Prime Minister, who has since resigned when he was in the country, they focus mainly on issues that are related to energy, and it is for that reason we expect the Minister of Electricity, who is not a member of Parliament, to be here, and the issues of hydroelectric power and hydrogen will be discussed. We also have the Minister of Local Government, and in this case it is all about issues that are related to coalitions. But I must say a very slim representation or perhaps delegation from the South African side, because you only have two ministers, and most of those who will be lining up will be your technocrats, because you know that today in Parliament, the Parliament must approve the issue of the public protector, and therefore the ANC, the governing party, needs every vote, and therefore all the ministers are down there except for the two ministers. And it is for that reason when you look at the Netherlands delegation, they are actually outnumbering the South African delegation, and therefore it remains to be seen what will be the issues and whether there will be any major announcement, judging from the delegation from the South African side, the host, and therefore I don't expect much in terms of major announcements. As you know that the king is also a head of state, not a head of government, and therefore with a number of officials from South African side, I can see major announcements. And back to you in studio, Aldrin.